start? So, speaking of virgins and finger blasts, it is my great pleasure to introduce our first comic, Eugene, die on your own.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm here. Can't believe you're all in front of me, looking at me, judging me, my brains and beauty. This reminds me of the beauty pageants in the Philippines. So I'm Filipino, and the Filipinos love their beauty pageants, especially the question and answer portion. But let's just say in the Philippines, Q&A is more about delivery over substance. For example, contestant number 1, if you could change the world and make it a better place, what would you do and why? Thank you for that question! In behalf of the Asian people, greetings! If I could change the world and make it a better place, I would. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Kind of reminds me of Management 611. Anyway, I'm ready. Russell, with his great introduction, has prepared me, and he told me to just be myself and be honest. So, guys, I am Filipino. I am also gay. No! I know, it's very tough to process with the masculinity and butchness that I project. But as Russell alluded to as well, I am a virgin. I'm not one of those promiscuous gay men who has every hole fucked and defiled. I am a virgin in the left nostril. I am saving this for marriage, ladies and gentlemen. I believe in purity before marriage. Don't worry, those from the right. Oh my god. I actually cannot see your faces. So when I moved to Warden, I was very lucky because I got as a roommate Charles de Villans, a distinguished member of the community. Charles, are you here? Thank you for the support. And let's just say, our first conversation did not go as well as I planned. So on the phone, Charles was very forthcoming. Eugene, I am French. I am an investment banker. I want to do a startup. I jet ski, I snowboard. Oh, and I am blind. Whoa! Are we gonna have a dog? True story. But more importantly, I had an issue. Now that he told me he's blind, do I have to tell him I'm gay? I mean, being blind and being gay are the same level in the code of roommate ethics, right? But surprisingly, Charles somehow found out in that phone conversation that I was gay. And I think it was because when you're blind, your other senses are heightened. Case in point, Charles and I are walking, and he can tell when I'm looking at a cute guy. Apparently, my breathing changes. And one time, I kind of got lucky, not the left nostril. I met some other buddies, brought him home, but I had a class the next day, and it was the first year I kind of got to go to class. So I told the guy, just show yourself out. 2 hours later, Charles calls. Ayush, I think there's an intruder in the house. Oh, Charles, that's probably like the mouse or the cat that like somehow drops by. No, I can smell him. He smells like anal sex. We didn't even have anal sex, that slut. Water break. But there are instances, and a lot of them, where Charles is the best person to have with you. Number 1, when you're late for class. 10 minutes after management 611 has started at 9:10, Charles and I are at the door, and I say, Charles, start tapping your stick. No professor will ever judge me for being the kind Samaritan that brought my classmate to class. Never mind that clearly we made a Starbucks stop. And the second time is when all of you guys crowd the bar at Warden 54. I need a drink, so all I do is, Charles, I think you need a drink. Let the C's part. Let me get my drink. I mean, for Charles. I will also say that it's hard to hide anything from Charles. So we were walking in Huntsman after winter break. I just came back from the Philippines. His hand was on my shoulder, and he says, Yush, I really like your new coat. It's so warm and bulky. I was wearing a t-shirt. Fine, I gained weight. Now this weight issue, my friends, is a constant issue of mine. And one day I decided to do something about it. I joined a volleyball league. But not just any league, a gay volleyball league. Imagine 10 divisions, 8 teams per division, 8 people per team, 640 muscular, sweaty, athletic gay men coming together to play volleyball. And I learned quickly that volleyball is actually a very sensual sport. For example, when you're passing the ball, you have to get low on your knees to get the right height. When you're setting, you need to open your palms to cup the ball. When you're playing, you got to communicate. Cute server, nice shorts. And when you least expect it, bam, you get a facial. So after 2 years in the gay volleyball league, the gay community respected my achievements and made me team captain. This means, thank you. This means that I now have the responsibility of picking players who are willing to go above and beyond the call of duty. Hey, we have a game tomorrow. Wanna drop by my place tonight to stretch? But in my first tryout as captain, the unthinkable happened. There at the corner was a straight guy. I know, breeder. He was trying to hide it, but we could smell the Barbasol aftershave and the Axe cologne he was wearing. There was a traitor in our midst, and at that time I knew who was going to be my top pick. Forbidden fruit is the best. Now, you may ask, Eugene, why bother? Like, he's straight, nothing's gonna happen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, in my world, there is no gay or straight. There is only closed-minded and open to new experiences. No means yes, and yes means anal. And the shirt that my mom gave me sums it up. Life begins with yes. Someone asked me, is that shirt a pro-life shirt? Not when you wear it at a gay club, honey. Now you may wonder, like a bunch of my warden friends, So how must it be like for a straight guy to have gay sex for the first time? I told her, look, everything we needed to learn in life, we learned from Disney. And there's a song for such men. Yes. A whole new world. Unbelievable sights. Indescribable feelings. Soaring, tumbling, freewheeling on a magic carpet ride. I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I used to be. Every turn, a surprise. Every moment gets better. Delivery of her substance. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.